Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, and today I wanted to speak to those that are going through a tough time right now, whether they're in their wilderness period or going through a transitional state or their transitional period, getting ready to enter into their promised land, or wherever you are in your walk, and you're just dealing with financial difficulties. I know quite a bit of us, he deal with us in that department, due to just getting us to learn to trust in him and rely on him. And it becomes really difficult for some where they're not able to withstand, or they may feel like God is not with you. And I just want you to know that as long as you're abiding in him, he will abide in you. And if you are abiding in him and you're going through anything financial, I encourage you to work on strengthening your faith in him, because he's going to pull through for you every single time if you have unwavering faith in him. And I say this because he's been very, very faithful with me, and I've just seen, how he's been with others around me. Specifically, I had an issue recently where I had a large bill that needed to be paid, and I didn't have the finances to cover it. And I went to him about it. And honestly, if I looked at it from a physical standpoint, it seemed hopeless, because I just couldn't figure out who I could get that type of money from. And so I went before him, and he provided a destiny helper, or I said destiny helper because that has a lot to do with where I'm going to be after my transition. So he provided that. And I mean, the way everything worked out was just like none other than God, because this is something that a bill that I've had ongoing. And when I tell you, even through the wilderness, he provided. And when I say it's a large amount of money, he provided for it every single time. And he came through in like the 19th hour, like the 19th, like the right at the last minute, I'll say. And he took care of it. And the thing is, I had been working with these people for a while, and have been even throughout the months, because like I said, if you look at it from a physical standpoint, it seems hopeless. So I had to learn, and I'm still learning, how to look at everything through the spirit, and just have faith. Like it's not always how it look. And like I said, I'm still learning that as well, or getting accustomed to that as well. And it looked nothing like that. The people have always been so hard with me, never wanting to work out a plan or give me a break or anything. But this time I prayed a little different. And God acted according to my prayer. And this time they were actually a lot softer and gave me a bit of a break. And as a result, I was able to meet the deadline and come out on top in the end. And honestly, I couldn't have done that. I can't even take credit for it if I wanted to. It was all God, because he literally softened these people's heart. Whereas before, they were so stern and just like unwavering in their nose. And this time, like, they went above and beyond to help me, which was so crazy, because I've been dealing with these people for about a year now, almost a year, a little under a year. And I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. honestly, he's been there. He's done these things for me every single time. It's just like it never ceases to amaze me. So I just thought that, this would encourage someone to, just trust God. If you're dealing with something financially, you're dealing with it, or you're dealing with financial issues, you're dealing with it for this very reason, because he wants you to learn how to trust him with unwavering faith, and just know that he'll always come through. Just because you don't hear him or feel him doesn't mean that he don't hear you. He's not there with you. So just keep trusting in God. Hold his word in your heart. Meditate on his word daily. Like, come before him, dwell in his presence daily, and I guarantee you he will not leave you hanging. As long as it's aligned with his will for your life, God will not leave you hanging. Oh my gosh, he's so faithful. And I just hope, really, really hope that this helps someone and strengthen them. And so I encourage you to continue standing strong in your whatever period you in, and keep trusting God. And you have a great one. Bye-bye.